Alright, it's at Love Clark. Alright, last night I got arrested by the Sheriff's Department, San Bernardino County, Barstow area. It wasn't really a big deal. It was a failure to appear in court for a DUI from 4 years ago that I just haven't been making my court appearances. So, wow, I'm a big criminal. Anyway, a lot of times I'd rather pay for my kids to have some new shoes or something like that because we're poor, rather than paying these outrageous fines, that I just can't afford to pay. So, and they won't let me do jail time to pay the fine. They want the cash. They want the cash, and then they want to jail me every time that I don't pay it. Anyway, the point is, I got a better car now, so I can go to the court, because the court in Barstow courthouse has been shut down, which is really stupid. And there's a lot of poor people around in downtown Barstow that have no cars, and criminal type people, and they know this. They know this, and they know these people can't make their court dates with the courthouse out of town. A lot of these people have no transportation, no one to depend on, and no way there. I mean, they don't even have their own cars, and they don't have any family. They have nothing. Okay, nobody will help them get to court. And they say, well, there's a bus. Well, who's going to pay for the bus? For people that are homeless, people that have no money at all. I mean, dirt poor people that sleep in a cardboard box, poor. Okay? The point is, I got this failure to appear, and of course I will be taking care of it this time. I'm tired of it, But, they came to my house to arrest me for this little petty warrant, okay, which is nothing big. Of course, I got sight released that night, that day, But, and it's because the prisons in California are overcrowded, That's one reason why they sight release so many people right now. The prisons are overcrowded. Anything that's not a felony, they're just going to sight release you, sight release you, sight release you. They said this a long time ago in California because it's overcrowded, and it's still overcrowded, so they're still acting that way. But what I wanted to say was the fact that, it's kind of sad that a regular person that really didn't commit like an awful crime, a horrible crime, okay, against humanity or something like that, all of a sudden it's like, look at Bush and Cheney and Obama and all these international war crimes and people that want to have them under arrest and have warrants for their arrest that are way huger crimes and way huger warrants and way bigger groups of people than just San Bernardino County. So why is it that they can't issue, they can go to their house and issue their ass a fucking warrant, but these petty warrants, the sheriffs can come to my house and issue me an arrest and then sight release me right away with a fine, more fines. So why isn't it that, I mean, this is a rhetorical question that just pisses a person off, and it just points out how hypocritical the whole system is, because I'm not complaining about going to jail, because like I said, I do the crime, then I do the time. I believe in that. But these guys are untouchables, and the whole international crowd wants them and has arrest warrants for them. Why isn't they can't walk up to them and put them in cuffs and take them away, but they can do little petty shit to me like that? Okay, that is just the big difference between being poor and being a president. You get away with murder. But I didn't go to court because I couldn't afford to go there, because I'd rather pay bills and have shoes on my kids' feet. But yet, you can kill murder and kill innocent women, men, and children in these Muslim countries, and guess what? You don't get nothing. You get nothing. You don't get nothing. And there's people that want to try you for war crimes and genocide. Oh, but they can't issue you a warrant, and your crimes are way bigger than mine, and there's way more people that want you than me. So what the hell? Is this real freedom? No. America has more people in prison than any other country, even communist countries. So, if you want to call America free, go ahead, but do it at your own risk, because the freedom is really, it's just an illusion. You just think you're free. You're not. You're never going to be, when these people are in office and they are untouchables, okay? While the Masons rule, there'll never be real freedom or truth or justice. And that's just how it is. But I just wanted to point out the big, vast difference between the poor, the lowest level people, white people, and the highest level people, okay? Because my little thing wasn't even a real crime, okay? Yeah, I had a DUI, 4 years old DUI, where I was leaving a bar and there was a telephone pole in the parking lot of the bar that I hit 10 miles an hour, okay? I'm not saying that I shouldn't have been tried for the crime, but this is what happened. So I didn't hurt nobody, I never even made it out of the parking lot, got tried for a DUI, got charged to pay a fine and a fee for damaging the pole, and the electric company wants so many thousands of dollars to pay for the pole, yet they have not even replaced the pole. And it's a small, tiny little nick, and they're not going to replace it. They just want to take that money and keep it, because they know they don't have to replace that pole, but they still want to fine me for it. You see what's going on? They want to bleed us drive everything possible. Okay? And in this town, it's a conspiracy. A Barstow area is a conspiracy. Because they make you go to Victorville, okay? They make you go to Victorville, which is 30 or 40 miles away or something, okay? And guess what? Victorville, it's, you know, you have to ride there's a bus system you can connect with, you got to pay for that. It cost me $20 round trip to take the public transportation to Victorville. And then when I got there, I had nice khaki shorts, okay, on. I had no idea that you couldn't wear shorts in the courtroom, because guess what? They didn't have that rule in Barstow. So when I went to Victorville on the bus, they wouldn't let me in the courtroom because I had shorts on, okay? Nice shorts, not no cut-off shorts, not no stupid swimming shorts or something, you know? No jogging shorts or something. Just, you know, nice shorts, khakis. It was summertime, okay? I had no idea they wouldn't let me in the courtroom. So they wouldn't let me in the courtroom with those shorts on and posted me with a failure to appear. That's dirty. After I went on the public transportation, did everything I could in my power to get to court. And there's no way I would have done all that shit if I had known. If I had known what the dress code was. So, you know, if they change courts, they need to post up new rules for this different court as opposed to the old rules, okay? But this is just another way to build up money for the county, because they can just ticket and fine, jail, site release, jail, site release. Every time they jail somebody, they get money. Every time they ticket somebody, they get money. Every time they ticket you on a warrant, they get another fine. There's another fine. They get paid. It's money, money, money. Why do they call it a warrant with money? Why is there money attached to the warrant? Answer that. Why is there money attached to a warrant? Why don't they just come out without money attached? Why do they have to attach money to it? Because ultimately the system worships money, and that's all they care about. That's all they care about. It's pathetic that Barstow cannot get a freaking courthouse, okay? And then you know a lot of these people are poor around here, have no damn jobs, first of all, no damn cars, and no damn people that they know with cars, okay? A lot of people in Barstow walk around everywhere. They walk everywhere. Or they ride the little dial-a-ride bus that they have in Barstow, okay? That's not right to do that. Now before, when we did have a courthouse in Barstow, guess what they would do? It was kind of worse. It's kind of worse than the situation they have now, but at least I could make my damn court dates before, okay? They used to take you, when they'd arrest you, they'd hold you in the Barstow jail because they didn't have a holding facility that was sufficient for more than a couple days. They would take you all the way down to San Bernardino to a jail called West Valley Detention Center, okay? That's down there. Rancho Cucamonga, that's down where Anita Fuentes lives, okay, in that area. Way down there, it's 100 miles away. And then when they release you at midnight down there, and overnight, they drive you down there, and then they release you. They get paid for the transportation, take you down there, and then guess what? They release you there at midnight. In a town you don't know, in San Bernardino, downtown San Bernardino, guess what? Or in the outskirts of San Bernardino, guess what? No bus tickets, no money to go home. Now, the sheriffs and police, I thought they make oaths to keep people out of harm's way. When the sheriff arrests you, and then they take you down to a place where you've never been before, and then they drop you off 100 miles away from home and expect you to find your way home, that's putting people in danger. That's not keeping people out of harm's way. That's putting people in danger. I've had to walk and hitchhike all the way from there. And I walked on the highway, and I almost got back to Barstow, all the way from down there. And guess what? I got almost to Linwood, which is outside of Barstow. And guess what? The highway patrol picked me up and gave me a ride the rest of the way in. And they're not supposed to pick up pedestrians. So everything is up to their discretion. And everything is based on mammon worship. So you got to remember, it's all about the money. It's all about the money. It's all about the money. It's mammon worship. These people, when they go down, they want to go down with all their money. They're not giving none of it up, and they don't care to really use it wisely. They just store it up, hoard it up, and let the moths eat their stuff up. Anyway, so I just wanted to point out the hypocrisy and the irony of Barstow area and San Bernardino County and the United States in general. There's war criminals that are supposed to be our leaders that has international warrants for them. And no, nobody can go put them in cuffs, but I have a little petty warrant for failure to appear. And they come to my house and arrest me? That doesn't seem right. Anyway, I will be making my court appearance this time. But, I just wanted to expose this, and it's too bad. It's too bad that the world's like this, and it's too bad that mammon worship is basically so widespread. That's all they do. It's the biggest one, I'd say. It's the biggest one. It's mammon worship. Okay, so it kind of sucks. And like I say, no, I'm not up here trying to complain about me being arrested. I'm just complaining that there's war criminals and genocidal maniacs that run the country, yet they can't be arrested. Okay, so I went to jail for a petty warrant. Okay, and the jail had a nice new bed, had memory foam, but they wouldn't give me a blanket. And I said, well, why can't I have a blanket? They said, you're going to be released tonight. So I said, well, all right, that's cool. So anyway, when you go to jail here, they cite release you, cite release you, cite release you, unless it's a felony. But I don't know how long they're going to keep doing this. The judge might get pissed off enough to keep me if I don't show up this time, because he upped the ante for me to be arrested again if I don't show up at court. So whatever. It's really a bad system here, and I'd like to work to get it better, but I don't know how to help. I don't know where to start, and I don't know if it's even possible to organize anything in towns without it being corrupt. So maybe I should just let things be. All right, so just want to point out hypocrisy. Thank you. Love you guys. Love. And is that Love Clark? See you later.